Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be discussing some great differential options, that is, players with less than 10% ownership. These hidden gems can really boost your rank in the initial game weeks and give you a great start. I'm going to be creating more videos before the season starts, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 135 subscribers before the start of the season and hope that you'll help us get there. Now let's begin with the video. Up first, we have Son from Spurs. He has had his price decreased to 9 million and is currently owned by just 5.6% of managers. The Korean forward had a less impressive campaign as he managed just 152 points, to follow up 2 seasons where he comfortably crossed the 200 points figure. Later, he revealed that he was facing a hernia problem which impacted his game. An injury-free Son under an attacking manager seems like a perfect match. Hopefully he can regain his form from his golden boot season. In that case, he would definitely be a bargain even at a price of 9 million. His initial fixtures look to be decent as well. Spurs faced 3 promoted sides in their first 8 games. Son is also a very good player for a counter-attacking system, which means he can perform well even against tougher sides, when Spurs are expected to sit back and counter-attack. Alternatives to Son are many though, which is potentially why he is owned by only a few number of managers. Alternatives include Rashford at 9 million, and the Arsenal attackers around the same price point. Foden and Maddison at 7.5 million are very good options as well. Next, it is the Brentford fullback Rico Henry. Priced at 4.5 million, I really like him as a cheap option who can either be the last man in your 11 or the first man on your bench. His attacking output last season was not very impressive, but at his price point the occasional attacking returns would be much appreciated. The best aspect about this pick is Brentford's initial fixtures. They have 6 green fixtures out of their first 10 as per the FPL official website fixture ticker. Alternatives include Newcastle defender, Botman, and Aston Villa defender, Cash, at the same price point. Personally, I like Henry the most out of all the 4.5 million price defenders. He could be a very clever pick when many of the managers opt for Botman instead, who has worse fixtures. Up next, it's Liverpool's centre-back Van Dijk. This pick is specially for people who want a player from Liverpool but can't afford Trent or Salah. Van Dijk is a good option in that case. Liverpool didn't have a good season last time around compared to their usual standards. With some exciting signings, they are looking good for the next season. This should reflect in the FPL points for their players. If the defense fares better this season, then the points for the Dutch defender is bound to increase. He got more than 170 points in each of his last 3 injury-free seasons. If he can replicate that, then he's definitely worth the price. Especially if you use the money saved to buy some good midfield or forward options. Alternatives include Luke Shaw from Manchester United, or John Stones from Manchester City, who are both 0.5 million cheaper than Van Dijk. The 4th name on the list is Chelsea's winger, Raheem Sterling. He had a poor season last time around, as did almost all of the Chelsea squad. This poor form has led to a big price decrease for Sterling, who's now priced at only 7 million. With a new manager and some new signings, Chelsea will look to bounce back and get into the top 4. Sterling could be a very important player in this project. Before the poor last season, he had more than 20 goal involvements in 5 of the 6 prior seasons. He could really turn out to be an underpriced gem like Rashford was last season. My advice is to observe Chelsea for the first couple of game weeks before deciding to invest in their assets. Chelsea's fixtures are very good from game week 3 onwards till the next 7 or 8 game weeks. Sterling therefore looks like a very promising pick from game week 3 onwards, depending on how well he does in the preseason and the first 2 fixtures. He's definitely a player who should be in your watch list. The last pick for this video is Wissa from Brentford. His stats are very impressive for a 6 million priced forward. They are even more impressive when you consider that he got a lot of his minutes off the bench last season. Due to Tony's lengthy absence, Brentford will look for someone else to play that striker role. Most fans believe that Wissa will be the man playing this role. With his minutes increasing, he could definitely be a great option. Along with Brian Mbeumo, Wissa will be expected to be heavily involved in attacks and chip in with goals and assists. I really like him as a player, and I believe that he has what it would take to shine in an important role this season. He could be a really good and cheap differential option for that second forward role in your FPL squads. This would then allow you to invest more in your midfield and get expensive defenders as well. However, I should state that Mbeumo is a better option in my opinion if you are looking for a Brentford attacker. If you are looking for a cheap forward, then Wissa is my top pick, followed by Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth and Ewan Ferguson from Brighton. Here are some other great differential options from multiple positions. You can consider one or more of them for your Game Week 1 squad if you are the kind of manager who likes to take risks. With that, we have now come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked it. Please press the like button, and please subscribe to the channel to show us some much needed support. Comment down your thoughts as well. I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you again.